let's take a walk on the wild side of boa constrictors. Hi guys, welcome to this episode of The Wild Side, and boy do I have a treat for you. Look at this. This is a Colombian Red-Tailed Boa, and this is Champ, an animal from a San Antonio, Texas-based conservation education group called Zoo Imagination. Check out their company in the link below and see how you can bring the imagination and the wild kingdom in one place. Now, this Colombian Red-Tailed Boa is from South America. Now, this is a constrictor. They actually use their beautiful body full of dense muscles to constrict and squeeze the air out of their prey. In fact, you're gonna do a little experiment with me at home. So what I want you to do, take a deep breath in. Now, release. Give yourself a big hug. Now, inhale. You see how your lungs aren't able to fill up as much? Well, that's how this snake is able to subdue its prey. It wraps its entire body around its prey, squeezing all the air out of them, and then, once the prey is expired, it begins to swallow them down whole. Take a look at their face. Look at that. Now, a Colombian red-tailed boa, like other constrictors, including pythons, can extend their jaws 4 times larger than their head. Now, they're able to do this because of their very specialized head. Now, another experiment for you guys at home, what I want you to do is you're gonna get your hands together. Now, let me show you how. First, put one hand like this and the other like this. Now, our jaws are very boring. Only the bottom part moves. Wah, 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 wah. But a snake, the bottom opens, the top opens, and then special ligaments help to extend. And then they split their top and split their bottom jaw, and they work. There are over 100 fishhook-shaped teeth over their prey. Now, a lot of people are afraid of snakes, and I understand why. They have no arms, they have no legs, they have no hair. They smell everything with that tongue. In fact, when they stick that tongue out into the air, they're actually tasting the air. Inside of the mouth, in the roof of their mouth, they have what's called the Jacobson's organ. This is 2 holes in the top of their mouth, and they stick their forked tongue out, taste the air, and then get that forked tongue and put it right back into the Jacobson's organ. This basically helps them navigate and find prey in their environment. Now, one thing you'll never win is a staring contest with a snake like this. Colombian red-tailed boas and other snakes don't have eyelids. In fact, these animals don't blink. Go ahead, try. Yeah, you're not gonna win. They do have a scale that grows over their eye called an eye cap. And when they shed their skin, every 6 to 9 weeks or so, they actually shed off the eye cap. Now, a big difference between boas, like Champ, and pythons is that boas are considered a New World snake, found in Latin America, Central America, South America, whereas Old World snakes are pythons, Africa, Asia. They also tend to lay 50 to 100 eggs, whereas a boa will give live birth, up to 66 live young born at one time. Now, I know all you big guys out there, you guys that hit the gym, you got those muscles, those 24-inch boas. Well, guess what? No matter what, you see a snake out in the natural environment, it's gonna startle you. And for most of you, your first reaction would be to scream. Ah! But the snake doesn't have any ears. It can't hear you screaming. All it sees is those teeth and that mouth wide open, and it thinks, oh man, this guy wants to eat me. Their best defense is to S their body and then strike right out at their would-be predator. Don't worry though, if you see a snake and you're kind of scared of it, or you want it to be removed from your house, maybe it's invaded your kitchen without your permission, keep your eyes on it and call a trained professional. Have them remove the animal from your house. Remember, no matter where you live, snakes are extremely important for our environment, helping to keep down the rat and mouse populations. They are a key species that need to be protected and respected. Although these are awesome creatures, I cannot stress enough how bad of an idea it is to get a boa constrictor as a pet. Full grown, this animal will be longer than 12 feet and weigh roughly 70 pounds, needing to eat very large rats every few weeks. I'm gonna leave the snake right there. I hope you enjoyed this week's episode about the Colombian Red-Tailed Boa. Thanks for taking a walk on the wild side with us. If you enjoyed the show, please click subscribe and share these videos with all of your friends. Also, leave your questions about Colombian Red-Tailed Boas in the comments below, and I will answer every question that I possibly can. Thank you all for tuning in. We'll see you next week when we take the walk on the wild side of some of your favorite species. Until then, conservation rules. I'm Clay. See you next week.